In today's video, I'm going to share with you the 7-minute routine that my over 50s patients love that helps them reverse stiffness and move better throughout the day. So here's the exact routine that I give to many of my patients that have helped them to reduce their stiffness and move better. It's only got 7 exercises. You do 1 minute of each, which means the best part is it only takes 7 minutes total. Now, the only thing I have to tell you before I show you them is they're not going to be suitable for everyone, so do get checked out before you give them a try. And if any of these cause you any pain, then just avoid them. All right, so let's get started with the routine. Going to pretend you've just woken up in bed, and this whole first part of the routine we're going to do before you even get out of bed to loosen up that stiffness. So the first thing we're going to do, keep yourself nice and relaxed on the pillow and straighten out both of your legs. We're going to start off with something really easy called toe wiggles. And with toe wiggles, all we're going to do is open and close your feet as if you're doing this with your hands, but just down there. So open them up and then close them up. And you might be thinking, well, why is this such an odd exercise to start with? Well, it's because so much of our mobility is dictated by how healthy our feet are. And if we don't have proper movement in our feet, then we're going to run into huge troubles later on in the day. So opening the feet and then closing the feet, grasping with those toes, do that for 1 minute just to warm up the feet, and that should help you to get going a little bit quicker. Once you've done that 1 minute, we're going to move on to the next exercise. For the second exercise, we're going to start in the same position, but for this we need a rolled up towel. So a top tip would be to have your towel next to your bed when you go to sleep at night. All right, what we're going to do here, keep your head down. You're going to bring one leg up towards you and take your towel and lasso the front of your foot like this, okay? So you're going to pull on both ends of the towel to pull your foot towards you, and as you do that, straighten your leg just until you start to feel a stretch coming down into your calf. Now, I feel it in my calf. Some people will feel the stretch in their hamstring first. That's totally fine. But because your knee's not fully locked out, it's probably not your sciatic nerve that's stretching. It will be one of the muscles. So this is a really nice way to just stretch off whatever's tight at the back of the leg. So hold there for 30 seconds, pop that one down, and then swap sides. So with this one, bring it up, lasso the foot, pull like that, and extend. Now, as a side note, if you're enjoying this routine and you want more like it, but done at a pace that you can follow along with at home, I've got tons more like it in my brand new lifelong mobility program. You can see all the details for that below this video. All right, so once you've done 30 seconds on each side, we're going to keep the towel in hand and move on to the next exercise, which is to help you improve your knee flexion. And knee flexion is this movement here, bringing the heel up towards the bottom. And some people feel that they're very stiff in their knees when they first wake up. It's like they get to here and they just can't get any further. It's like a rusty door. Now, this exercise will help you fix that problem before you get up. So you're first of all just going to bend your knee as much as you can, just until the point of stiffness, and then take your towel, lasso the front of the shin like this, walk it down the shin a little bit, and then using your towel, just pull up and then relax back down. So you're pulling that heel up towards you by pulling on the shin. So up and down. Now we're just pulling into the realms of stiffness, not into pain. So we're not trying to pull it so far that it starts to cause you excruciating pain in your knee, nothing like that. It should be a maximum of a 3 out of 10 discomfort, very, very gentle. And we're just going to go in and out of stiffness kind of rhythmically. And I would do 30 seconds on this leg and then repeat on the other side. So lasso this one, hook it round and pull up and relax, and up and relax. I'm just going to straighten this one so you can see it better. Up and relax, up and relax. And this is such a nice exercise just to get that knee mobility a little bit better. The next thing we're going to do is another exercise to improve the mobility of your knee, but this time in the opposite direction, which is extension. And extension is flattening your leg down into the bed. And again, many people wake up with a limit in their extension. And even if you lose 1 or 2 degrees, that's very noticeable when you're up and walking around. So here is exactly what I would do to improve it. You're going to have one knee bent, you're going to straighten the other one as much as you can, and then you're going to push that knee down into the bed and pull your toes up towards you. Hold for 5 seconds and relax. And then again, push down, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And again, down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. You're going to do that 6 times in a row and then swap sides. So take the other one down and then push down and contract. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as you're doing this exercise, you might notice that your quad muscles, these ones here on the thigh, are really tightening up to do it. That's a good thing. That means we're going to get some strength benefits as well as improving your mobility. So do 6 on each side, then we're going to move up the body to the hips. And we're going to do something called a hip flexion mobilization. And for this, you're going to have both knees bent. You're going to bring one of your knees up towards you, grab either behind the thigh or in front of the knee, whichever feels more comfortable for you. And then you're just going to pull that knee towards your chest and relax. So it's going to come towards you and then away from you, and towards you and away from you, and towards you and away from you. And this little rocking motion, again, just going into like a 3 out of 10 discomfort at maximum, is perfect for improving your hip flexion and your hip mobility. It's a really nice exercise for people who are sufferers of hip arthritis, and it can really loosen you up in the morning before you get going. So again, I would try and do 30 seconds worth of this on each leg. That might give you 15, maybe 20 repetitions on each leg. And that gives you a wonderful routine there for the lower part of the body. Now we're going to move on to our next exercise, and for this I want to get you up onto all fours on your bed. So you can get rid of your pillow, get rid of that there. You can rock over like this so you're on all fours in a tabletop position. So you want your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders, and we're going to go through the cat and the cow. Now, I can never remember which is the cat, which is the cow. Perhaps you can leave a comment below and let me know if I've got this horribly wrong. So this is how we do it. We're going to drop our head down and lift your mid-back up towards the ceiling and round your spine, tucking your tail between your legs. You want to be in this kind of like upside down U shape to begin with. And then we're going to go into the cow. I'm going to say the cow as we drop down into a U shape. You're going to lift your head and moo like a cow. You don't need to make the noise, but you get the picture. And then we're going to drop down, drop your head, lift your shoulders, inverted U, and then down into a normal U. Lift the head and drop the shoulders. Really nice routine to just loosen up everything in the spine. So this loosens up your neck, your mid-back, and your lower back as well. And it's a lovely mobility control exercise. Now, I'd recommend alternating between those 2 positions very slowly, just for the space of a minute. That's all you need to do. And then I've got one more stretch to show you up on your feet. So the final stretch we're going to do in today's routine stretches all the muscles in your shoulders and your upper back. So we're going to hop you up onto your feet for this last stretch, and you're going to use your bedroom wall just to finish off. So what we're going to do here is face your bedroom wall, put 2 hands on the wall at a place where your partner doesn't mind you potentially marking it. Keep your arms nice and straight, take a couple of little steps back, and then you're going to go down between your arms, keeping your back nice and straight. I'll show you that movement again. So your arms are straight, they don't move. You're going to drop your head and your body between your arms by hinging at your hips. So you want your back to stay nice and straight. You can see how my back is in a nice straight line, and I'm dropping down beneath my arms. Now this is stretching all the way underneath my arms, so that's a lovely stretch for my lats. It also stretches the back of my shoulders, and it gives me a nice bit of mobility work to my upper spine, my thoracic spine. So what I would do is sink down into that stretch. You'll feel a stretch probably in your shoulders. Hold for 30 seconds and then come out of it. Just shake yourself off and then do one more lot of 30 seconds. That gives you 1 minute total to round out the whole program. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, do drop a comment below. Make sure you give it a try. And if it improves your joint stiffness, definitely let us know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one.